laughs from around the world to make you smile, playing games and other things in my own uniquely style. If there's one thing that's true of all the funny things I do, oh burning sky, we all love you. Singing songs and hunting ghosts, and time rewinds. With my friends the fun won't end, so like, comment, subscribe. If there's one thing that's true of all the funny things I do, oh burning sky, we all love you. What's up, everybody? I'm the BurningSkyCloud, and welcome to a game called Dear Esther. Landmark Edition. Is it Esther or is it Esther? I don't know. It's very confusing. But this is a first-person adventure game with very descriptive narration. I don't know too much about it other than that. But it shows quite a lot of scenery, so let's see what I'm gonna be diving into. It feels like I'm about to go on a geograph. I don't know the word for it. It's one of those narrative movies. Geographical, whatever. Oh. No, let's listen to the director's commentary. Wait, do I need to? Tell you what, if I have to do director's commentary, I'll quit and come back here again.
Dear Esther, the gulls do not land here anymore. I've noticed that this year they seem to shun the place. Maybe it's the depletion of the fishing stock driving them away. Perhaps it's me. When he first landed here, Donnelly wrote that the herds were sickly and their shepherds the lowest of the miserable classes that populate these Hebridean islands. 300 years later, even they have departed.
Cool. Yeah, the seagulls said it. Screw this. We're done laughing at you. You're a hopeless loser. Oh, whoa. What have I gotten myself into? What is the objective of this game here? Ew, dirty toilets. This has been long since abandoned. What am I... Is this just like... Am I just adventuring? Getting to see all the cool stuff around here? Ooh, listening to the wind whistle like that in a place like this is definitely creep levels. Yeah, I'd be kind of freaked. Nothing this way. The path is blocked over this way. Oh, yo, yo! I heard noise. And I turned to go see what it was, and I got spooked by a seagull. It can't be happening at this early in the game. Don't be spooking me so early. That's not right. Ah, this is the boiler room. Oh, okay, well, I can go on the rocks. Oh. I am to go to the path of the lighthouse. I can't jump, I can't run. All I can do is walk. I gotta move when I walk. Walk, walk. I gotta move when I walk. Walk, walk. It's an old Sesame Street song. I grew up on Sesame Street. That was my jam back then. You got to learn quite a lot of many things growing up, you know. There's a lot from my childhood that I remember involving Sesame Street. Oh, good thing I don't have to turn around and go all the way back.
Those islands in the distance, I'm sure, are nothing more than relics of another time. Sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. I wash the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
Oh man, the beach keeps going. And when the beach keeps going, and the beach keeps going, and the beach keeps going, it never stops. Islands from another time. I mean, I like that idea. I like that conceptual idea where, you know, every island is a different time period. You know, they've shown that kind of in the One Piece show. You know, there's an island with dinosaurs. There's an island with there's a desert island.
I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
Thought someone might have been looking over there, looking over the edge. I would have been. I kind of had a. I kind of got scared there for a minute. Alright, so nothing else over here. Alright, so I guess I've hit the barrier. Yeah. Because now it's just nothing but rocks. And I know there's an achievement where I can actually drown. But I can do that all on my off time. I'm an achievement collector. I like collecting achievements. And it always leaves me with that sense of accomplishment when I do complete the game 100% in achievement. Ah, joy. Now I gotta walk all the way back. Too bad there's no running option. Thank goodness there's some stairs here. Alright, let's see what's gonna be up here on the cliffside. It's been a while since I've been to the beach. You know, I don't really know how I feel about going to a beach on a day like this, where it's just cloudy with the chance of rain.
The mount is clearly the focal point of this landscape. It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings, and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
Those are some good questions, my friend. You know, growing up, you're always
When
taught...
someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Whew. You know, I don't know exactly what the temperature is like in this game, but like, I can imagine, I can kind of imagine there just being like that slight chill to the wind. Not too cold, but just a cool breeze, a cool chill. I guess this is my journey to the lighthouse.
We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Wow, there's like so much to explore. Wonder where my end is my end destination the lighthouse? I want to know if I'm actually going back to the beginning. I wonder how big this map really is.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Oh, secret cave. Nope, can't get up there. I'm gonna discover the secrets.
I threw my arms wide and the cliff opened out before me, making this rough home. I transferred my belongings from the bothy on the mount and tried to live here instead. It was cold at night and the sea lapped at the entrance at high tide. To climb the peak, I must first venture even deeper into the veins of the island, where the signals are blocked altogether. Only then will I understand them, when I stand on the summit and they flow into me, uncorrupted.
Imagine living in a cave full of salt water. I reckon you'll get. I reckon you get used to the smell eventually. Oh. It was just a circle. Heck, I wouldn't mind it so much. Oh! Okay, let's not do that. Didn't realize how deep the water was gonna be over here. This place feels so desolate. Like time for this has stopped. Wait, can I get up? Wait, where did I go? Oh, hang on, I'm not heading over there just yet. How do I get back up? There we go. Before I continue my exploration... Actually, hang on. Am I able to save? No? So, if... Would I be able to come back? Or would I have to start over? I guess that's a theory I'm gonna have to test out. Now, if I started from the other place, would that have sent me into a different direction? At the beginning, I mean. I'm not going to say it, because if I say it, then I have to admit to the fact that I am. Fine, I'll say it. I think I'm lost again. Just don't tell Aaron. Don't tell my babysitter. I'm gonna go back to the beginning and see where that path leads me. Okay, back at the beginning. I'm coming back to the start to go up and find what new things lie in wait, especially what this guy has to say. I'm further from the lighthouse than I originally started from. But let's see where exactly this would take me. Huh. Okay, that did not help me in the slightest. I thought I would have gone more up. Is there no pathway that leads up? Is there a backside I can get to? Or is that just fenced in? Could be very well the fact that it's just fenced in and I can't go up that way. Kinda lame if you ask me. Is there like no stairs leading upwards? No, there was. Didn't think to look, but I guess that is null and void at this point. Well, I guess the upper levels aren't important anymore. So, I guess I'll mosey my way back forward and get to the spot. Oh, hang on, I want to make sure that this path just doesn't lead me back to the, to where the stairs was before. Because if that's the case, then I just wasted a whole bunch of time.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave.
116 years
Donnelly
later?
records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Dude lived so long. Huh. Well, okay. I kinda jumped forward a little bit there. Alright. Well, that proved pointless. No, not entirely. We got to know a little bit of the backstory of a guy who came in on a bottomless boat and died of a fever. Over 100 years old. I wonder how old the guy was. And who I'm probably gonna pop back over to the cave and climb up from there. That's probably why I wasn't able to climb up so easily the last time. Yeah. It's because because I dropped down. Alright. Let's see where this path leads us. I didn't know that, wait. Yeah, I didn't know that, the beginning path would just lead to a dead-end cave. Speaking of, where is that cave? It's... From an outside perspective, you can't see it unless someone was standing inside it. How would that be for a plot twist of the game? Some random dudes just standing in the cave, looking at you. And then it's like a rush to avoid the guy. That would make this game that would make this game kind of creepier. Just random guy looking out at you.
I stood in the center of the sun, and the solar radiation cooked my heart from the inside. My teeth will curl and my fingernails fall off into my pockets like loose change. If I could stomach, I'd eat, but all I seem capable of is salt water. Were the livestock still here, I could turn feral and gorge. I'm as emaciated as a body on a slab, opened up for a premature source of death. I've rowed to this island in a heart without a bottom, all the bacteria of my gut rising up to sing to me.
Don't do that, dude. This isn't Until Dawn. Ugh. When you're in the middle of talking and some guy just randomly starts talking for no reason and spooks and startles you. Holy cow. This place just keeps going. Where is it taking me? Ah, I don't want to go back down there. I've already been there. It would make no sense for me to go back onto the beach, because then I would have to take the long way back around. Pathways everywhere. I don't know, there's something about this weather that just makes it feel comforting. I can't really explain it. I mean, I don't want it too warm, I don't want it too cool. I want it at just the right temperature that just makes it feel comforting. If I go down. Oh? Oh!
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services, but although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Okay. Well, I did not expect myself to, yeah, I did not expect myself to suddenly end the chapter. I wonder if I took a different path, it would just lead me into going into the next chapter. But, I guess since I finished the Lighthouse chapter, I'm going to end this episode here. Considering that the progress gets saved per chapter. Yeah, I probably will. I was contemplating on whether or not I wanted to go onto those paths, but I think this is a good spot to leave. But if you want me to go back down the paths, you know, let me know below in the comments. But in the meanwhile, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe to see more in the future. I'll catch you later.